how many days left for the exam? 40? Still close to 2 months. Don't think that it is just 49 or 48 days. It's still close to 2 months. You have enough time. Actually, we have already created a background of almost all subjects. What just remains is just doing some question papers back to back and just revising those areas which you feel that you are not having adequately prepared. See, actually you guys are not going to compete to those 10 lakh students. Actually, it is being said that around 10 lakh people will be applying for UPSC examination, but in that actually around maybe 5 lakh or 4.5 lakh people will be actually appearing. Otherwise, just apply for the exam and they won't be coming to the exam hall. When you are in the exam hall, you can see that many of these seats will be vacant. Okay, so it's not that you are going to compete with 10 lakh students, but around 4.5 to 4.7 lakh students may be actually writing the exam. Out of that, maybe just around 50,000 people will be actually preparing and coming. Okay, and out of that, maybe around like 25,000 will be maybe the serious aspirants. Okay, among them, those who have sincerely worked hard in the right way will be coming to around say 20,000, and from that around 13,000 people will be actually clearing the exam. So you are not going to compete with the lakhs. You guys are serious aspirants, so you will be competing with those serious aspirants which will be in the tune of 25 to 30,000. Actually, in the previous days it was said that those who are preparing in Delhi, they are given some additional coachings and they are given some extra cares and all. But I have personally seen, I have personally gone to most of the institutes like Vajiram, Vision, ALS and IAS Baba, etc. Not for coaching, but I was working in a trust in Delhi which was giving scholarship to civil service students, and those who clear our scholarship test, they will be given free admission over these institutes, on these institutes. So actually we needed to negotiate them. For example, if we are giving around 50 students a year to Vision IAS, they have to give us some like reduction in the fee, okay, because their fee is around 1.5 lakh for one student for 1 year. So it was my duty to go and visit them, negotiate with them, so that they can give some discount. So I have personally gone to these places and I have seen that like hundreds of students are packed in a class, and no faculty will be able to give individual attention to any of these students. So most of the time either they will be just sleeping in the class, because on the back side and all, like they won't be having any attention to the front side, because the classroom will be huge. Okay, it will be like a massive hall. So don't think that they are preparing like anything. Actually we are preparing better than them, because we are small in number, we are small groups. So we are given back to back revision classes, assistances, everything. So actually we are having more edge than them nowadays, because civil service coaching has become just a business in Delhi. They are giving just routine classes, just PCM classes. After that, immediately they will start the next batch. So what about the previous batch? They are not given any revision assistance or personal mentorship kind of thing, anything. Nothing is given. So it is for us that these kind of assistances are given, which is very important, rather than simply attending the routine classes. The after class sessions are more important, because they will be having more value addition things, skill improvement kind of thing, everything. So don't worry, we have created a foundation. It's just a matter of time to build up from this foundation through back to back practices. And if you feel that you are weak in some areas, you can ask for some session on that. And actually every day, almost every day, we are conducting value addition sessions, and we are back to back doing question papers. We are finding the areas where we are lacking when it comes to question paper. So don't worry, we still have time. Even a person who is having just bare background knowledge about the basic things of the subject can clear this exam, if in the upcoming days we are attaining that question paper solving skills. So again I am telling, just emphasize on 4 subjects. Okay, just don't try to study all the subjects. If you feel that you are yet to cover many of the subjects, don't try to cover or put hands in all the subjects. Just emphasis on 4 important subjects, and it should not be like other subjects other than polity, economy, etc. Because polity, in the 4 subjects, these subjects should be definitely be there. Okay, polity, economy, science and agriculture and environment. Actually, I am clubbing these 3 because the questions from these subjects are normally interconnected. Actually, these are very simple areas. If you see environment and all, very basic things, and in science and technology and all, they will be asking mostly the new technologies which you will be studying in the current affairs. And in agriculture and all, either they will be asking about some crops, okay, which is an overlap with the geography, Indian geography part as well, like the climatic requirement of some crops kind of thing, and about maybe about some soil also some question can come, and definitely about some new kind of agricultural technologies which you will be studying in our value addition sessions and through some current affairs compilations, etc. So 3 subjects. Then the 4th subject should be actually your choice, the subject you feel which is more easy to cover. Actually, in ancient India, medieval India, many of the people of my peer group, while I was preparing, most of the people were not having a grip in ancient India, medieval India. They don't study at all. Okay, they'll skip that part. They won't be studying that part at all. I'm not telling that you should skip that part, but if you are feeling nervous that you have not covered that full area and you are feeling hard to cover that area, you can skip. Definitely you can skip, because when you compare the question coming potential, like when you are comparing with polity, economy, etc., ancient India and medieval India, we cannot say that if they ask some question we will be able to solve it for sure. Okay, I'm telling the very practical things that about preparation. If you are feeling that you are not able to cover that in the like upcoming days, but definitely I will be taking value addition sessions to make it simple, that's for sure. Those who can attend that thing, I will make sure that that's becoming simple. But definitely if you are preparing individually and you feel that that will take a lot of time and you are not finding time, you can skip that part. Okay, because the question numbers will be less and it's not very sure that we will be able to crack that questions. At times we will be able to apply elimination thing, otherwise maybe many people will skip those part if it is like found hard. So in that time you can go for maybe geography. Okay, geography, Indian geography is a very simple thing. Actually we have seen through maps and all, the geography places in news or the basic climatic systems, planetary winds, pressure systems kind of thing, very basic things, and they will be asking maybe 3 to 4, 5 questions. Combining Indian geography and world geography, you may get around 10 to 12 questions. So it's better to study geography if you want to take a choice between ancient, medieval and geography. But what I suggest is, if you are feeling confident in these 4 areas, in any 4 subjects, start studying ancient, medieval and modern history. Actually nowadays we are conducting value addition sessions for modern India. Soon after that will be, I personally will be taking ancient India, like medieval India and all, and I will make sure that that will be made very easy systematically. I am not teaching all things on a single day, but different subjects are being taught like simultaneously. Just after doing one test, we will be like reading some modern India. After that, we will be doing some agricultural current affairs. Like that, we are going in a mixture approach. So don't worry about lack of confidence in any subjects. Just put your 100% effort before 4 subjects, and after covering, after getting confidence, after like solving their sessional test, if you start scoring more, if you feel that you have understood the concept of economy, etc., you can study the other subjects like ancient India, medieval India and all. But trust me, if you start studying ancient India, medieval India, it will become very simple. I have asked to skip to those people who are finding no interest in this subject. Okay, otherwise it's a very interesting subject. If you are reading the basic books like Themes in Indian History or Tamil Nadu SCRT book, you will be getting questions. But otherwise, if you find lack of time, give emphasis to 4 important subjects that I told. So we will start our discussion. Don't worry, we will finish it very quickly. because these are mostly current affairs kind of thing. So, Ministry of Personal and Public Grievances has developed a national standard for civil service training institute. That is true. Okay. Capacity Building Commission is an independent body with complete executive and financial autonomy. Actually, under the Ministry of Personnel, they have created a body called Capacity Building Commission. Their responsibility will be to conduct annual training exercises, to visit other countries and to see how the civil service servants are being trained there, to bring those practices to our country, etc. And they will be recommending Ministry of Personnel how the skills of the newly appointed civil servants can be improved and what kind of training can be given to the existing civil servants as an interim program, like throughout their career. So both statements are true. Second, Mauna Loa. Okay, they are asking about a Hawaiian volcano. So Mauna Loa, okay, it is one of the 5 big volcanoes of Hawaii, that is true, but it is not the northernmost island, it is the southernmost island. But normally I won't be like asking you to study all the north to south order of all the important volcanoes in the world, but Mauna Loa is like very big in size, so it is in news. It's an active volcano as well, so it was in news. So that's why it is important to know the location of Mauna Loa. Otherwise, I won't ask you to study all the north-south order of volcanoes in the like Pacific belt and all. Okay, but Mauna Loa is important. It's a southernmost island or volcano in the Hawaiian group of islands, and the island of Hawaii. That's why first is wrong, because its second part is wrong. Second statement: island of Hawaii is a U.S. territory located in the southwest Pacific Ocean. Is that true? It's actually more north, towards the north, close to US and all. Okay, so it's not in the southwest area, but it's more towards the north. So both statements are wrong. Then third question: India has improved its rank in press freedom index. No chance at all. Okay, because these days, even if you don't know the ranking and all, actually our rank has dropped from 142 to 150, but these days journalists are being arrested, lack of press freedom, so definitely no chance to improve the ranking. With that logic, you can find that statement as false, and the other two statements are true. Norway is the topper and Reporters Without Borders is the publisher. Then